of the status of Ambrose here to say that in giving these young people mountain bike in State House or car cleaning machine is empowerment. And just try to imagine that this young Kenyan has gone through university 4 years. He's a graduate, he's an economist, he's an engineer, or he's a medical doctor who would like to exercise the skills that they have learned, they have invested in. And you want to tell them the motorbike is going to change those people's lives. I think that worries me. Because you see, the government is about to create an environment of which can exploit the full potential of these young people, not riding in bicycles. Now, right now, if you try to see, maybe there's 1 million of motorbikes out there, then you add another 1 million. If this young man was earning 500 shillings per day, now he's going to earn 250 because you have oversupplied the two of trade. So I think you need to think a bit deeper, and you expect the government to think in deeper. You expect the government to be investing in production capacity, not in giving motorbikes, even if they were, I understand they were not given, because I know there was a young man who was complaining that waliambiwa italetwa and Mundabanda has confirmed descent. They have gone back to being given numbers. But the point is this, that we educated this Kenyan in the university to get a civil engineering degree, and you want this Kenyan to go and ride the motorbike and to go and clean cars, car washing machine, and so on. Is that what you can do for them? Because what I would expect is the government that lowers energy cost to the level where production can kick in. What I would expect is a government that is concerned with the rationalizing taxation, so people can have disposable income, they can spend money so that they can spur production. I would like to see a government thinking in big, not in giving people motorbike or water pump, these machines for washing cars. So I will not depress the State House items.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's gravitate now to discussion and return the crack a bit to what is happening in Nairobi as well. Ambrose, and I'm sure you've seen some of these clips, people expressing, their reservations regarding the security of the CBD alongside Tom Mboya there, Moi Avenue. Things are not looking good, and this is worrying. And it puts, as I've mentioned earlier, the governor of Nairobi on the spot regarding the security of the city as it is. Some are saying, these are just chokoras, so to speak, that are now coming back to the CBD and threatening the security therein. So we can try and juxtapose this with what is happening also with the governorship of Nairobi and the impeachment and how he was saved from the dragnet by the two big honchos, so to speak, or big kahunas.
Thank you, Dibal. In reaction to that, let me just remind Prof. Graduates from universities are very few. So don't think when you see young people, they are very few. It's only that you're in university, so that every young person you see, graduates who should do this and that, they are very few indeed. And some of them you also taught subjects which are not needed in this economy. You have given them degrees, you have taught them, but this economy does not require. For instance, sorry to say, my colleagues and friends who have studied anthropology, how Zinjanthropus was there in Olduvai Gorge. Yes, it is good, but our economy for now, we can't afford those ones. So when you go back to university, also restructure what you teach so that we come out with what the economy needs to spite. But that aside, Nairobi's problem